Hey y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. Well, it's not as early as you would think. All the lights are on, so that tells you it is pretty late. But I just can't get going, guys. I just can't get going. I'm exhausted. My husband got up this morning. They wanted him to come in early because he had to deliver gasoline to marinas because of it being the 4th of July, of course. You know, everybody's going to be out on their boats and whatnot and yada, yada, yada. So he got up early so he could get in there before the mass amounts of people got out there. And so I laid back down because I was tired. So I'm not going to stay up. Oh, don't go yawn, sorry. I said I'm not going to stay up 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just too tired. Too tired. Can't do it. But anyways, I went ahead and laid back down and trying to get motivated to do the weekend walk around. Not a lot is happening right now. I guess we're in the transition. We're into full summer now. The spring bloomers have stopped blooming pretty much. Next will be coming up will be some of the summer blooming ones, but mostly probably won't have a lot more blooms until fall. So, but I don't even have the Vandas up yet. As you can see, my lazy butt hasn't gotten up and put them up yet. But I am gonna, me and my husband talked, see over here on the left, my sticky hooks fell. The Mars Hydro is up with those butterfly bolts in the ceiling, so those lights are good and up there. They're not held up with those. Those are the what are they? The hooks that you put up with like that sticky tape, and you're able to peel the tape back and them come off. Well, over here the tape or the paint peeled, so my Vanda went kaput right on top of the rest of them right there. So me and him actually talked though about maybe taking a chain and going from like up here somewhere and taking it across and stopping it over here so that I could hang stuff along there up high to get that higher light. So I think that's the plan, and hopefully we're going to work on it this weekend. He's off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that'll actually be our 4th of July weekend, since we didn't get to celebrate actually over the weekend like everybody else did. But yeah, it's all good. It all works out in the wash. So like I said, last 2 nights, you know, we've been trying to sleep while everybody else is letting off fireworks. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday's our turn. So while you're sleeping, I'm going to be letting off fireworks. Turnabout's fair play, right? Right. So, anyways, I guess I better just get my buns in gear. Just better do it, and let's get walking around here and see what all's going on. I did spy a new Spike Tuesday that I will show you. Hopefully I won't forget as we go around, do the walk around. You see the Lake Hockey Eye blooms are still, we'll focus on it. They're still out over there. They're pinker looking today, so they look really nice. I need to get actually a better picture of them today and actually post a picture. Need to take them down and bring them over and actually photograph them really well so you can see they're a lot pinker than when they were first opened. So, but with this said, I'm gonna run out to not run, I ain't running anywhere. I'm gonna get my butt up out of this chair and I'm gonna go to the kitchen and I'm gonna show you what's happening out there. So hang on, y'all. We are going to the kitchen. All right, you all. We are back. Out here in the cool space, which really, I still don't have it as cool as I'd like it to be. It's hard to see in here. 75 Fahrenheit, 61% humidity. Yeah, it should be. It's hard to see because the sun's coming in the window. A little bit of dappled sunlight coming in the window. So, but, yeah, it's actually, I don't know, it doesn't feel too bad in here to me, but I need to turn the AC up just a little bit so it cools off a little more out here. So, but, believe it or not, a few of the blooms still made it with the, let me turn the light on in here. It's gotta help, I think, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Made it a little bit better. I don't know if you can see it or not. They're definitely going over. They're definitely, like, I'm really surprised they're still here. This one, of course, isn't. So I am surprised that a few of the blooms on Andrea West are still out. So, but again, everybody out here is doing pretty well. The Nellie Isler is still looking good, still doing just fine, Miss Shirley. Fingers crossed, still looking good. Yeah, everybody's just growing. They're getting their little bit of morning sunlight. The one that Yoshi, I just got off of Yoshi, so this is Yoshi's Spike. These ones are just opening. Just starting to, or finishing opening. This one back here, yeah, it's still curled around. So they're not fully open yet. Oops, I knocked the cap off of that one. Sunny gun, because the top was kind of stuck together on it. So I knocked the cap off of it. It'll probably die down now. But pretty little thing. Like I said, it's a Odonta Memoria. That one's going to be a heck of a name to remember. Martin Orenstein. It's got a tough name to remember for me, that's for sure. But very, very pretty. Very pretty. Smells pretty good too. Like I have caught a little bit of fragrance on it. So it smells pretty good too. The spike is definitely up higher on Francine Rose Glow. I can get to focus on it now. Not everything behind it. Where you at? Come on. Trying to figure out where my camera is to get it to focus. There it is. A little bit more. As you can see, it's definitely in that not focus. There she is. There she is. So definitely got a spike coming up on Francine Rose Glow. So that's amazing news. So basically that's it out here. Everybody just hanging in there and growing. So with that said, hang on and we will go to back to the grow room. Alright, y'all, we are back. Like I said, that Vanda fell, so this space right here is wide open. That was it was holding the Adisac citrine and the Vanda ceruleans. So it was wasn't like it was real heavy, but it just you know, this house is so old, so it's hard to tell how many paint jobs was under my paint job. So yeah, it definitely gave way and it fell. So I need to get those guys straight. But like I said, we're talking my husband real you know, real adamant about, you know, helping me put a chain up across there and everything. Like I'm like I think maybe I'm either he's seeing how happy it makes me or he's just changing his mind about my plants. So either way, I will take it. So he wants to help me, and I'm hoping we can get to do that this week. So maybe by next week's weekend walk around, you guys will get to see a chain up there with my plants across it. So hopefully that is the plan. But pretty much so, everything over here is still kind of doing the same. The Laelia purpurata variation carnea, it is putting up growth. It's got a little growth there, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's got 2 growths over here, 2 nice big ones. So she's putting out 3 this time, which is fantastic. I did move Hoker Blossom over, and 1 root off of the Cattleya beside of it was stuck to it. So I did mess up 1 root off of the Cattleya. So, but I guess you'll have that. So the spike on the Sapatra, Vanda Sapatra, is the big one that had the blooms is gone, but you see the other spike is definitely getting up there. It's getting very big. I'll get a better picture of it from the other side. So hang on and let's hit the Phalaenopsis table. Alright, there's nothing to report really on the table. Everybody's doing good. The rest of this leaf fell off that was, I told you I cut off last week. So the rest of it definitely came off. And I'm going to do something here with the Zygo Jumpin' Jack. It absorbed a bulb for some reason, so I need to have a little bit of a discussion with Michael today and see about busting that one up. It's so big anyways, and it's not getting the right amount of light here, so I'm going to bust it up. It's got a new growth. I think I'm going to try to bust it up and definitely move a piece over, and I might have a piece of it available. So basically though, like I said, everybody over here is doing okay. Nothing's really changed over here. The kikis are still, all the kikis are still growing good and looking good. This kiki's getting really big, looking nice. The kiki on the Chileriana looking good. So nothing much is going on the table. Everything is kind of as is. So hang on, let's go to the end of the other table. Alright, here we are again. The end of the Mars Hydro table. Let's see, I was looking here. There's a few dead leaves on Hoya. I need to ask Justin. I might be able to take the Hoyas outside right now. They might grow better outside for me than... there's the spike on. Let me zoom in just a hair. The spike on Vanda Sapatra Delight. I had to pull it over and yeah, attach it to the thing because it was definitely getting in the way, and I'm scared it's going to get broke on those dang strings. There is the spike on Catasetum Chuck Taylor. That was a gift from Daryl Adams. Really coming up there, looking good. Definitely the buds are separating now, and we'll have some good blooms on that here soon. I have it sitting down here so that it's getting the good Mars Hydra, or the good Grow Star light, but it's just sitting off of the table. Because of course, as you see, the Taiwan Gold is taking up a lot of space there, and I did have to move some of my other ones out Tuesday, Wednesday when I watered, because they're getting big and they was in them shelves, and they weren't going to take much more. You know, I was going to have to get them out of there. They were just growing so big. So sadly, Cornelia calopulana the bloom is gone. And I was going to show Miss Betty. You can still see the plant is huge. I gave her a division of it, and it hadn't even touched the plant. It really didn't. She thought I gave her such a big division that, you know, some of my plants that I didn't have anything left of them, and I'm like, nope, trust me. That is not an issue. My plants are, some of them are so huge, and it's really, really hard to tell on video. You know, it's like, I mean, you did see the Cornelia Calpulana with me trying to manhandle her with one hand. It was near impossible to do. So, let me zoom back out a little bit. The spike is yellowing. I'm letting it absorb the spike on the Francis Fox, but her new growth is, where is her, oh, there's the new growth. The new growth is right there. It has a sheath in it, but I don't know, I doubt anything, I don't know whether anything will come of it or not, honestly, since it just got done blooming. I doubt it. So, but everything else is doing okay. The Lobata is definitely absorbing 3 of its back bulbs. So I was a little worried about that one, but so far that seems to be all that's happening there. Now the spike I was telling you about over here that I found, I'm not sure if you can see it yet. Yeah, right there. That one is, that one's one I bought at the Pittsburgh show, the one and only time I went to Pittsburgh. And when it blooms, it looks like Chantilly Lace Twinkle. But when I bought the plant, and if I can still find the pictures, I'll insert them. When I bought the plant, the bloom looked completely different. So I don't know why. Then like I said, 3 years later it bloomed and it looks a lot like Chantilly Lace Twinkle, but it's not. It is. I'll have to put the name up of it too, because I honestly, I'm drawing a blank about what it is. Because like I said, it blooms once a year, so it doesn't come back to mind that frequently. Sorry, but the plant is huge. I mean, you can see how big the plant is back there. She bloomed last year, now she's going to bloom again this year. But yeah, her bloom was completely different from the day I bought her. So I don't know. I don't think I can see the tag. No, the tag's clear in the back, absolutely. So I'll remember the name and I'll pull it off there. And I'll show you a picture of what it looked like when I bought it at Pittsburgh, and I'll show you a picture of what it looked like when it bloomed last year. Totally, I mean, like you can't prove to me it's the same plant. Like, I'm just flabbergasted at how different it is. It actually looked like a white bloom with like purple splashes on the ends of the petals. And now it looks like Chantilly Lace Twinkle. It looks really similar to her. So, but I don't know. It's really strange. But anyways, the Mai Kai, I guess dividing her and repotting her blooms did go over. So sadly those are gone. But let's see if I can zoom in. It's hard to, you can't really see the pinkness of them. I'm going to take it down and really photograph the photograph it so maybe I can pull out the pink in the blooms. But the blooms definitely pinked up and they look really nice. Sadly, the Epidendrum nocturnum blasted. I need to cut that off, so see it's already going to seed. So I need to get that off of there and yeah, not allow her to go to seed. So over here, let's zoom around. These are some of the, I pulled out the Catasandra here. You can see how nice and big she has gotten. So I pulled her out, and here is the Parvianum. I pulled it out because it's getting big. The After Dark, both of the After Darks are right there on the end too, facing the Grow Star now. The Prada Green, still in bloom and looking good. Exciting news on the horizon is Volcano Trick is gonna bloom again. She's got another spike in that sheath, so that's awesome news. sadly, the little puff ball on the variegated Sogo Vivian is done for. You know, I knew over time it would start to drop blooms, and it sure enough did. So, down, down, down. Here we got the little zebra. She's hiding behind the Zabrina. We got little zebra and Zabrina. But she's still out and looking good, looking quite well. Everybody up here is doing pretty good. Of course, the the Sweet Memories is doing good, and the Sweet Memories perfume is doing good. The Zygonesia Dove of Peace got a new growth right there, and it's got a new growth back here coming up. Right here, actually, it's this one. So it's doing rather well right there. Down, down, down. I got the Vanda hanging here for the meantime, so she's kind of in the way. But not a lot going on this shelf anyway. Everybody just growing. The of course, the blooms are still out on Fiasco Jasper. Look at how fantastic her little spike is done. The ceruleans is hanging here in the way, and the pink splash is still out. Everybody kind of laughed at me. They're like, "Oh, I like that," and I'm like, "I don't know why. Just, yeah, it's okay. I guess it's just not one of my favorites. I guess I just, yeah, I hope, just hopeful that Spencer will still trade me. I don't know. She's been awful busy, she said. So, down, down, down. Nothing going on down there. Just everybody really growing. Oh, actually, I see a spike. I didn't notice. Oh, it's tiny. It's tiny, 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 tiny. Oh, how's it? Yeah, get the camera on it, Paula. That's tiny. That is a gift from Daryl Adams, the Why Not Sir. So definitely got a. I was wondering if it was going to, because it had a sheath. So yeah, so that's definitely going to bloom. But so far, that's all I see down there. That was definitely new. It wasn't out there watering day. I can tell you that much. All right, up, up, up. The blooms on the back side of drawing a blank. What is wrong with me? So tired. Petite. Well, it's Petite Patty Lucky, but yeah, Petite Patty Lucky. Is that right? So, I don't know why it don't sound right. It's because I'm still half asleep, you y'all. I'm still half asleep. But yep, the blooms on the back side went over, so I spun her around, and we got these ones out here for right now. Very nice, very nice. Beside of it is the beautiful Mahiro Julie Splash. The growths are great big on it, looking good. So hopefully something will transpire out of it. The Jumbo Grace is doing fantastic. Just, I mean, look, taller than the lights now. It's every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Sad news is the bud on Hannah Papal dropped. The second one did, but we have a third one. It'll focus. Let's see. I know you can see it, but it's just not coming in very clearly. Oh, there she is. Right there. So we got a third one coming up. I was really sad when I seen her little pooch fell off. So you'll have that though. This beautiful love knot is still open, still smelling like the best daffodils you ever smelled. This shelf opened up a lot because the catasetums come out. This is where most of the catasetums were. I still have some that are not ready to be watered yet even. They still barely have growth, and yeah, they're just not ready. They're just not ready. Here's the one that Kathleen Houghton gifted me. They're Rebecca's daughter, so still very small. They're coming along, but they're still too small to water yet. So, let's see, let's move Maxillary tennifolia back up. Big pain in the butt that still won't bloom and not doing anything for me. So down, we have the blooms still open on Catalianthe Rosemary. Such a pretty little plant. It smells so good too. She's so, her and Love Knot are definitely fighting for the smell over here on this side of the room. But nobody beats out the Mammy Akasuta Volcano Queen over on the other side. She smells so good, y'all. Basically, nothing going on down here. I did notice a small, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. A small single. I don't know why. Where'd it go? There it is. One small single bud on my pink, one of my pink dendrobiums. So that was it for that. Just one small bud. But, of course, the Northern Snowflake still open. Still got her spikes and extending on the ends of them with blooms. Very nice. This Phalaenopsis is still out and open. So hang on and we will stop by the table. Well, actually, I'll swing over here and let you see those blooms are still out on the Dendrobium Purple Happiness. So now we'll swing over to the table. Okay, stop at the table with the Dendrobiums. These guys are such a pain in the butt. Those spikes get so long, they get so top heavy, they grow so weird when they're this tall, but they are so pretty. I mean, you just can't deny them. There is the Polar Fire. Polar Fire, both of her spikes are out and looking good. So we can get them, these are turned backwards, sorta. So then you have the Emerald Splash back there, out and looking good. And then I wanted to show you the first blooms opened up on the green. And isn't that just pretty? I guess I need to kind of turn her funny. Turn her kind of cockeyed, kind of. With that purple lip. She's just pretty. I mean, that's what I said. You just can't beat the Dendrobiums, but you see, she's so top heavy, she just wants to fall over. So she's got two spikes, and this one's not even started opening. So, but that one is, I forget if this one has a name. Can't remember. Nope, it don't. So, but very pretty. I've always liked the lip on this one. She's kind of green with a purple lip. So hang on and let me take these guys and put them back up. Alright, I'm not getting on the ladder, y'all. Just not today. The Zygo, look how tall that thing is, Michael, and it's still just a sprig. Just one little That's at my Kai. The Red Jewel putting out another bloom, so she's gonna have 4 on her. Looking rather pretty. Oh, that one's upside down. I just realized. She opened completely upside down. So, very pretty though. This gorgeous girl is smelling so fine. Oh, she smells so good. So cinnamon. Phalaenopsis violacea. And of course, all of the blooms on Jonathan's Dark Joy. This new growth here in front should start spiking too, I would say, and putting out some great new blooms. The bud is coming along on Bellina, looking good. So down. The Telepagona Flora, she's kind of slowed down on her blooms. She's got a few on the other side, so she's kind of slowed down some. This one's still getting a few yellow leaves. I mean, I'm still keeping an eye on her. The Arizona is got 3 buds open. They're not the best looking buds. She's so jam-packed, y'all. I need to divide her up. She's so jam-packed now. She's just too out of control with her size. Deliciosa. Such a cutie, such a little cutie. It's still open. Oh, Akasuta, I can smell you, honey. You smell so fabulous. Oh, she smells so good, y'all. One of the newer blue buds are opening on the end of, I can find the camera, Mini Mark. So she's gonna have 5 open for the time being. Her things on her end of her spike it's definitely coming out. It's definitely looking more like a I don't know. It looks more like a definite Kiki, but it's really long, slender, and weird looking. And then you got the one back by the base. Of course, it's got a hair flopping around because of the sticky old Kiki paste. So yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you make of that? I mean, I'd say it's definitely a Kiki, but it's definitely weird looking. Or it's like the spike's going to extend. I don't know. Definitely weird looking. Zoom back out just a hair. We'll take a look at the punctata that's still not doing nothing. Nothing but growing roots. I mean, her roots still look great. But this plant still is not... It's not done anything for me. I mean, look, that's a brand new root tip. Root tip. Blah, 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 blah. But I see nothing coming. I don't know why she's staying. I don't know if I should put her in better light. I don't know if I should keep her in the same light. I don't know what to do now. I'm not Angraecus, Angraecoid smart. This is the first time I've owned them, so yeah, I don't know. So down. Dun, 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 dun. You smell so fine. F-I-N-E, fine. Look at that. Oh, you guys, she's fantastic. Absolutely. Mm, mm, mm. I love her. Absolutely love her. That was the best gift from Brenda at Orchid Delirium. And you see the most current spike, or the oldest, second spike on the Chantilly Lace Twinkle is opening. This one is going over. It's got one last, I told you I figured it'd be really close to being over, but it's still got one left on the end. So pretty. That's really about it down there. The stands are, of course, still right here in the way. Hopefully they'll get put up on the chain across the yeah, that's why we're putting the chain up, is mainly for these guys, so that we can get them hung up in better light. The spike on the what was that thing? I can't remember. The sun-kissed Celtic Cross sun-kissed. Starting to show some color. Looks like they might open. They look a little weird, so they might be a little deformed. But like I said, that bulb, you can look. The bulb, I don't know, it kind of rotted or something, so I had to cut the leaves off. So I was really surprised it spiked at all anyway. But it has a nice new growth on it so far. Nothing going on with it. Everybody's just growing, growing, growing. Bill Spots is loving its new home right there. Got some new growth on it coming up. Green Gecko right there, got that nice new growth. Green Gecko's gotten so much bigger over here under better light. Look, you can see her leaf goes clear up to the light, clear up past the light, but she's doing good. I'm going to be repotting these guys here soon, so we're going to have videos coming up with them. And that's really about it, y'all. Got the seedlings down here hanging in there and growing. So basically, that's it, y'all. So with that said, I appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.